Hi guys, Rachel Hippolyte here. I'm going to have a moan today. I don't often moan, but I do get really frustrated with regards to how mental health is perceived. The amount of clients I see, the amount that I see posted on the support groups with regards to physical symptoms and just being told it's just anxiety. If it's just anxiety, then it needs to be referred to the right specialist, because no one should and needs to live in that anxious state. It's horrible. It's not good mental health. With regards to eating disorders, I just saw a post today, and I've seen it so often when people have reached out to doctors, reached out to mental health clinics, and have said that they think they have an eating disorder or they do have an eating disorder, and are being told that you're not underweight enough to be treated. And this, just having been through an eating disorder myself, I've been recovered for a long time. I was in my early 20s when it happened, and it probably went on for 12 years, but I can honestly say that although I have a few, I certainly know when my mental health needs to be rechecked, is when I'll start looking at myself and seeing those negatives. But the majority of the time, I would say that I am cured. But these people are being told they can't have treatment because they aren't thin enough, which goes totally against what an eating disorder actually is. An eating disorder, the symptom is the weight, the symptom is the eating, but the underlying cause is the trauma, the brain disorder, the poor self-esteem, the anxiety, the feeling of loss of control. And to be told that when you have an eating disorder that you're not thin enough to be treated, all that does is say to that client, say to that person, you're not good enough at having an eating disorder, which then perpetuates the whole cycle even more, because they then control it even more, because that's the thing that they feel that they can be good at. They can be good at controlling intake, calorie intake. They can be good at controlling food. So by being told that your weight isn't thin enough, or your BMI, or whatever it is, to belittle an eating disorder at that point, because quite often these people, before their weight drops to below a really unhealthy level, it's so much easier to treat the mental health disorder. Once it gets to below that level, when the brain doesn't have the food, it's so much harder to treat. So why the hell are we waiting for these disorders if they're picked up early and dealt with early and given the respect and the mental health recognition that they deserve? Then we wouldn't have to get to these points where people are dying from the physical absolute massive lot of loss of weight, which will kill you. So yeah, that's my little moan for today. If you think that you are suffering from anxiety, if you think that you are suffering from an eating disorder, if you think you have a mental health issue, I tell you now, you probably do. So trust yourself, get help, PM me on here. There is always help. You just need to be pointed in the right direction. This is stuff that I work with all the time. So please understand that mental health is as important as a physical illness. And equally, if not more important, to be honest, because my view is that your brain controls all of your physical health. It controls your immune system, it controls your metabolic rate, it controls your hormones, it controls your neurological system. So if your mental health isn't good, your physical health isn't going to be good. So it's really a catch-22. So guys, there is help out there. Fight to get the knowledge, fight to find out how you can get better, because you can, I assure you, and I'm living proof of that. Okay guys, what day are we on today? Happy Monday. I'm just about to go into clinic, and I'll chat to you soon.